Reggie, what does it mean to just have this extension ironed out right now before the season gets going?
It's huge. Obviously, it offers a lot of security, but it also offers the fact that they believe it. And I'm out to prove them right.
Greg Russo described you as a Swiss Army knife. Is that how you would describe yourself, or is there a difference?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Running back, tight end, fullback, really whatever they ask of me, I'll be able to job.
What was the response?
Left guard. Hey, if Sean says, hey, we need you to play left guard, I'll be there.
What was the response from your teammates? Or what was it that, when they see that you get the deal?
Yeah, everybody was super excited for me, and, saying I earned it. I'm the guy for the job.
How much was it on your radar?
Not at all. Yeah, I was not expecting it at all, actually. It just kind of came out of the blue, and I was like, okay, great, let's do it.
Have you had any time to reflect, knowing it's only a few years ago this time, you were fighting for your life?
Yeah, I was thinking about that this morning. It's because, I walked on to Toledo, and coming out, my pro day got canceled. I thought that was the end of the road for me. And now I'm at this point, and I signed an extension. It's like, wow, I would never have thought back in 2020 I'd sign an extension in 2022. Yeah.
And you walked on at Toledo. I mean, bring yourself back to when you were a kid going through that. What was it like, not knowing what was going to happen?
So I played at a really small high school in Columbus, Ohio. I won 7 games my entire high school career. So it was kind of like college was a stretch. So my senior year, about third game into my senior year, I got a DM from a recruiter at Toledo. He hit me up and he was like, hey, saw your film, had a really great game. We'd like to come up for our walk-on day and see the campus. So I come up and fell in love with the campus. I was like, this is what I want to do. So I walked on. I was walking for 2 years, earned a scholarship my 3rd year, and the rest is history.
That's a little bit of perseverance right there.
Yeah.
And that kind of shows what you got beside you.
Yeah, it's really been like that my whole life. I feel like I've just kind of been that walk-on mentality forever. It's like I've never been somebody's first choice, you know what I mean? So it's like I got to go and prove myself.
So when you got here, same thing, right?
Yeah, I walked on.
I've been here before, right?
Yeah, I walked onto the Bills, bottom of the totem pole, and I got to prove myself. It's never done for me.
So from the point when you're a walk-on at Toledo, when did you start thinking you could be in the NFL? I mean, would anybody at that point, including you, thought that you'd be sitting here a day like today?
No, honestly, no. Like I said, I didn't play at all my freshman year. Sophomore year, I saw a little action in special teams. My junior year, I was a full-time starter. So everything happened fast, but it just goes back to me just proving myself over and over.
Who was the first person to encourage you or say you could do this, or did that come more from you?
It just came from inside, because even in high school, from my high school, I was the first person to go to Division I out of my high school. So it was like, it was already out of reach from my first step. So I just kept on, knocking down barriers.
Reggie, what would you say to other people in your position who odds are stacked against them, they're going through the same journey to get to where you are, somebody comes up to you and says, how did you do it? How did you survive? How did you get there?
Just keep going. Keep answering the bell every single day. Like, I didn't do anything special. All I did was do what was asked of me. That's why I just told a kid over there. He just asked me, he was like, do you think I can make it to the NFL? I said, anybody can make it to the NFL. You just have to keep doing what you're supposed to do, and it'll come. No, I don't.
You don't remember when it was? Was it combine time, or was it after that?
I didn't hear from the Bills until after the draft. Yeah.
So when did you sign?
I signed draft.
People think the fullback is kind of a dinosaur, right? I mean, I know that's not your true role, fullback, just straight fullback.
Yeah.
But what can a guy like you be able to do for an NFL offense that these days is all spread out, throw the ball?
It's really, the fullback position is obviously not what it used to be. It's more of a hybrid. It's like an extra piece, it's a flex piece that you can do anything with. Obviously, it can help in the run game and blocking, but you can also split them out and catch a deep pass. Anything can help to really confuse defenses, especially if we're going fast, say we're in a heavy package or something like that. We can keep going fast and spread them out, and they still got their heaviest, their base defense on the field. So it's really an advantage for a team to use it for that. That's my favorite fullback to watch. I also like watching C.J. Ham, but Kyle Juszczyk is very, very versatile. He moves just like any skill player. So I love taking from his game and seeing how he does things, so I can kind of emulate that.
So,
just talk to my parents. That's about it. But I'm sure my phone is blowing up right now. So, my parents were so happy for me. They couldn't believe it, like you were saying earlier. They couldn't believe that just 2 years ago or or 3 years ago, whatever that was, that we didn't even know that we were able to have a coordinator scope and show us. So here I am signing an extension.
When people beat you, they say they're not Bills fans, they just ask you to say you play. They know somebody who catches the ball, throws the ball. What do you tell them when they ask about?
Most people never even heard of it. So when they ask me what I do, I said I'm a fullback. I really just do anything. Like think of like a combination between a running back and a tight end. And that's me.
Reggie, you said that you were the first one from your high school to get a D1 scholarship?
Yes.
I assume you're the first one from your high school to sign an NFL contract
Yes.
as well? What does this mean? And I mean, are you an example of your high school I'm sorry, let me ask it this way. Has your story kind of helped your high school maybe improve the football program? And are you kind of the guy people point to now?
Yeah, absolutely. They've asked me to come back and talk to the guys multiple times to kind of motivate them because they're still going through some struggles. They don't win very many games, but it's a good feeling for them to see somebody that's already done it. So that way, it's like motivation for them to say, okay, if he did it, he was in my shoes, 6 years ago, 7 years, whenever I was in high school, and say that he can do it too.
What does that mean to you to be that guy for a whole program?
It's huge because it's like everybody looks up to me and like they have like banners, my name, my picture all over the walls back there. I went back there this past offseason. It was just really cool to see.
Reggie, what's the name of the high school?
Westland High School in Columbus, Ohio. Ken is just mixing it up. Really. We're just going wherever, and it's like anybody can play anywhere. So it really helps that I just have to learn the entire offense more than just what I'm supposed to know. I have to learn everybody's job. That way, if I'm asked to do that, then I know I can just plug and play right in.
Is it a sense of relief that you're going to be here for 2 more years? You talked about your pro day. You got kicked off your own field at Toledo. You had to drive to PA to go with your trainer with development. So, does this give you a sense of relief knowing that you have some security here for next year?
Yeah, a sense of relief for sure, but it doesn't let off the gas at all. We're still out here. I think it was Dawson. He said tight end dinner is what you know. Yeah, I'll do that. Just me.
Thanks, Reggie.
Thank you.
Congrats, man.